Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Forge. Time for some good stuff. Now, I'm worried that we might end up playing against something that's particularly difficult for us. The selection we have right now is Thundermare, Imperial Court, and the Jungle. Now, I played against the Jungle. I don't remember that opponent being particularly hard, but he did beat me once. So let's play against a random opponent. Let's see if he is the one. Yep, we'll play against the Jungle once again. We won the coin toss though, so we get to choose whether we play or draw, and I'll choose to play. And I'll also choose to keep this current hand, because we have some nice stuff in our hands right now. Let's summon a Bitterblade Warrior, which is a 2/2 Jackal Warrior creature with the effect of you may exert Bitterblade Warrior as it attacks. When you do, it gets +1/+0 and gains Death Touch until the end of turn. An exerted creature won't untap during your next untap step. So let's summon it. He himself will summon a Forest Bear, which is a 2/2 bear creature, which is quite annoying, but we'll deal with him. We'll deal with him in due time. Now, we don't have enough mana to do anything else yet, so I kind of want to end the turn and not do anything. Let's play defensively. Now he will summon a Lone Wolf, which is a 2/2 wolf creature with the effect of if Lone Wolf attacks and is blocked, you may choose to have it deal its damage to the defending player instead of to the creatures blocking it. Okay. Now let's summon a giant spider, which is a 2/4 spider creature which has reach, which means that this creature can block creatures with flying. Let's end our turn. So right now we can block him. He has 2 creatures, I have 2 creatures. I can block each of his creatures with each one of my creatures. So we're at that standstill. He casts Wielding the Green Dragon, which is a sorcery card, to have one of his creatures get +4/+4 until the end of turn, which in this case is Forest Bear. And then he cast another Wielding the Green Dragon to give him even a further +4/+4. Now he'll attack me with this, and I definitely want to block him. So let's block him with our Bitterblade Warrior. We will lose Bitterblade Warrior in the process, but I think it's worth it. We have 5 forest cards, but that's still not enough to summon anything particularly powerful. He summons a Plant Elemental right now, which is a 3/4 creature, which has the effect of when Plant Elemental comes into play from your hand, destroy one of your forests or destroy Plant Elemental. So he'll probably choose to destroy one of his forests, and I was indeed correct. Now that we have 6 mana, we're finally ready to do something a bit stronger. Let's start out by summoning Honored Hydra, which is a 6/6 Sneak Hydra creature with Trample and Embalm. And the Embalm effect can only happen if I pay 1 green mana and 3 other mana. What Embalm means is that exile this card from your graveyard, so it also needs to be in my graveyard first. And if you do so, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a white zombie Snake Hydra with no mana cost. Embalm only as a sorcery. So let's summon Honored Hydra. We're in a good position right now. He summons a Grizzly Bear, which is a 2/2 bear creature. Now let's summon Colossal Dreadmaw, which is a 6/6 dinosaur creature with Trample. And now that we are at this point, I kinda want to start attacking him. So let's do that. Let's start attacking him. We did some damage to him. He will now summon a Zodiac Monkey, which is a 2/1 monkey creature, which has the effect of Forestwalk. which means that if defending player has a forest in play, which I do, the Zodiac Monkey can't be blocked. So it's an unblockable creature in my case. Let's cast Cartouche of Strength, which is an enchantment card which has the effect of enchant creature you control. When Cartouche of Strength enters the battlefield, you may have enchanted creature fight target creature an opponent controls. Each deals damage equal to its power to the other. And finally, enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. So let's use this in our case on our Honored Hydra to have it fight his Zodiac Monkey, so that with our Honored Hydra enchanted, we can destroy his Zodiac Monkey so that he won't be able to use it, because it's an unblockable creature because of its Forestwalk. Now let's attack him with our Honored Hydra once again. He will block me this time with his Forest Bear and Plant Elemental. Let's focus on Plant Elemental because that has stronger stats. It's a 3/4 compared to Forest Bear's 2/2. So let's go with this. So this is strong enough because Plant Elemental has 3 power and Forest Bear has 2 power, 3+2 is 5, which is enough to kill my Honored Hydra. Honored Hydra in theory has 7 toughness, so it should have survived their combined attacks. But since Honored Hydra was already damaged from attacking his Zodiac Monkey, it took 2 damage. So from 7 toughness it went to 5 toughness, and with Plant Elemental and Forest Bear's combined attacks, that's enough to kill it, which is quite unfortunate. So let's do all excess damage to the jungle directly. And now can I embalm it? To embalm Honored Hydra I needed 4 mana. I only have 3 forest cards, so I cannot embalm it just yet. He summons a second Grizzly Bear. Okay, we get Summer Bloom, but that's not going to be of any particular help for us. Let's embalm our Honored Hydra now by paying the 1 green mana and 3 other mana cost with our forest cards. So 4 total mana. This means exiling it, which is quite unfortunate. But in the end, we get a 6/6 Honored Hydra on our side of the field. Although right now it has summoning sickness, so that kind of sucks. Now with this creature we can let's start by attacking him with our Colossal Dreadmaw. That's enough to do significant damage to him. He will summon a second Plant Elemental, which will not help him at all. Now you know what, let's first use Ambuscade, which is an instant, which does target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. So let's use this on our Colossal Dreadmaw to destroy, let's say, his Plant Elemental, which has the best stats. And now let's just Alpha Strike him. He will block me with everything he has. So the way he assigned it is that his Grizzly Bear, one of his Grizzly Bears will block my Colossal Dreadmaw. His Lone Wolf will block my Honored Hydra, and his other Grizzly Bear will block my Giant Spider. They won't do anything. They will just repel the attacks, but they will not kill any one of my creatures, because my creatures just have too good stats. Too much of good stats to be killed by any of these blocking creatures. And because Colossal Dreadmaw has Trample, not only will it kill his Grizzly Bear, because a Grizzly Bear blocked my Colossal Dreadmaw, but all excess damage after that battle I can transfer directly to him. So let's do that to deplete his life points. And the same thing with Honored Hydra. Honored Hydra also has Trample. So let's assign his remaining damage points to the player. And that was enough to kill him. So that was cool. That was an easy win. Now, this is pretty bad because we do not have... This first hand is pretty bad because we do not have a forest card. So let's mulligan. This is also pretty bad because, I mean, we used to have a forest card, but this is but it was only one. This is also pretty bad because we only have only one forest card, and one forest card is, like, that's not enough mana. Yeah, let's mulligan once again. Each time you mulligan, you have to discard more and more cards. Like, each time you mulligan, you have to discard one more card than the previous time. So because we're at this point, discarding doesn't mean sending those cards that you choose from your hand to the graveyard. It just means that they get put back in your library to draw at a later turn. Right now we mulligan 2 times, so that means we have to return 2 of our cards to the bottom of our libraries. But now we finally have enough forest cards so that I can feel comfortable. So let's return Shepherd Monitor and Scale Behemoth, just because they are the most cost-intensive cards in our hand. Okay, this is good enough. We get 2 giant spiders and 4 forest cards in our hand. I'm satisfied with this. So my opponent starts out because he lost the previous turn, so that he can have an advantage. He gets to summon Bear Cub, which is a 2/2 bear creature. We do not have enough mana to do anything just yet. Now he casts Riding the Dilo Horse, which is a sorcery, which does any one creature gets +2/+2 and gains horsemanship. He'll probably use this on his Bear Cub because that's the only creature he has on the field, and that means that his Bear Cub will get +2/+2 and gain horsemanship until the... it doesn't say until the end of turn, so this means indefinitely. And he attacked me with his Bear Cub afterwards to do 4 damage to me, which is quite annoying. Okay, we still don't have enough mana to do anything. Now he casts Monstrous Growth on his, probably on his Bear Cub, which means that any one creature gets +4/+4 until the end of turn. So now it grows to 8/8, which is even worse. Now, what can we do about this? We can summon a giant spider. But summoning a giant spider won't do much good, because giant spider has 2/4, which would make it ideal for blocking normally, but since he cast that sorcery 2 turns ago that gave Bear Cub horsemanship, that means that giant spider cannot block his Bear Cub, because his Bear Cub has horsemanship, and only creatures which also have horsemanship can block creatures with horsemanship. So that means that giant spider will not be able to block him. So what I will do instead is that I will summon a Feral Prowler, which is a 1/3 cat creature, which has the effect of when Feral Prowler dies, draw a card. And I'm doing this so that I can start attacking him immediately, and maybe I'll get something out of it, but it's not great. Now he summons a Plant Elemental, which is a 3/4 creature, which has the effect of when Plant Elemental comes into play from your hand, destroy one of your forests or destroy Plant Elemental. Yeah, I'm getting kind of screwed right now, honestly. Let's just summon a giant spider after all. We don't really have a choice in the matter, and let's just... I can Alpha Strike him, but I don't think that will do me much good. Yeah, let's not Alpha Strike him. He keeps attacking me with his Bear Cub. Now he casts Hurricane, which means Hurricane deals X damage to each player and each creature with flying. And X means the amount of additional mana that he pays for right now. He uses that with an X of 1 to pay in total 2 mana to cast Hurricane, and that means it will do 2 damage to both me and him. And since I only have 1 life, that's enough to make me lose the game. That was fucking terrible, god damn it. I got a terrible starting hand, but at the same time, Jesus Christ, that was insane. Yeah, I am not liking the starting hand. It has 3 forest cards, but it doesn't have anything that I can summon immediately with those 3 forest cards. The only creature in my hand right now is a skilled behemoth, and that requires a total of 6 mana to summon. And I only have 3 mana in my hand, so that's not a good deal. Let's mulligan. Okay, this is a bit better. Let's return to our library, 100 Hydra. Okay, we get an extra forest card, that's fine. Okay, this is interesting. Let's wait it out for now. We're just accumulating mana right now. So he summons a plant elemental once again. I will not do anything just yet. I can summon Croissant Druid, which would require 3 mana in total to summon. But I really don't want to, because I want to... Croissant Druid has the effect of Kicker for 5 mana, 1 green mana and 4 other mana. And that Kicker effect is you may pay an additional 1 green mana and 4 other mana as you cast this spell. When Croissant Druid enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, meaning that if you pay that additional mana, you gain 10 life. And this is besides the mana you normally have to pay to summon it. So summoning it will require 1 green mana and 2 other mana per the card's description, and the additional kicker effect requires 1 green mana and 4 other mana. So that would be at least 2 green mana and 6 other mana. So a total, in my case, since I only use forests, that's 8 total forest cards. Which sounds a lot, and it is a lot. Let's not mince words, but I really want to activate his kicker effect to have it heal me for 10 life. I really like I really like the sound of that. Okay, now he uses Wielding the Green Dragon to have his plant elemental gain +4/+4 until the end of turn. And now he's attacking me with it. Let's just summon a Query Hauler. Query Hauler is a 4/3 camel creature, which has the effect of when Query Hauler enters the battlefield, for each kind of counter on target permanent, put another counter of that kind on it or remove one from it. So let's summon it. I'm not interested in its effect, so I'm not going to use it, but I'll just end our turn for now. Now he summons a Lone Wolf, which is a 2/2 wolf creature, which has the effect of if Lone Wolf attacks and is blocked, you may choose to have it deal its damage to the defending player instead of to the creatures blocking it. Now that means he'll most likely try to attack me next turn with his Lone Wolf once its summoning sickness is out. So let's use Ambuscade and our Query Hauler to destroy his Lone Wolf. What Ambuscade does is that, yeah, I already described it the previous turn, so I'm not going to describe it once again. So let's have it, our Query Hauler attack is a Lone Wolf. And yeah, that's good enough for now. He will summon a second Lone Wolf though, which is quite annoying. I'm getting to the point where I really have to summon a Croissant Druid or to have something to defend myself with, otherwise I will be kind of screwed. So now he's attacking, he cast Monstrous Growth on his plant elemental, so right now plant elemental is up to 7/8. So right now I have to block him with my Query Hauler, otherwise I would take an ungodly amount of damage. He also summons a second plant elemental. And this kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie, like this really sucks. I have 8 forest cards, I know I have 7 forest cards, sorry, on the field right now, and I can't do anything with them because I don't have the mana to. So let's recount. He has 2 plant elementals, so 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1 lone wolf, plus 2 is 8. I can wait another turn to do something, but at the end of the day, it really sucks. Let's end our turn and let's wait it out. He will attack me with everything that he has, so that will do 8 total damage to me. And he also summons a Zodiac Monkey. And that just sucks. Can I use Croissant Druid's kicker effect? So I think I can now. Let's apply the kicker effect to heal me for 10 points. So from 6 life I go to 16 life, but that won't do me much good. He'll still attack me with everything that he has. So I cannot block his Zodiac Monkey because Zodiac Monkey has Forestwalk, and I have a forest card on my side of the field, so that means it's literally unblockable. But I can block his plant elemental. But no, fuck it, I will have to block his plant elemental. There's nothing I can do about that. And now he summoned an extra bear cub. Where are my fucking creatures? Like, why do I have so few creatures in my hand? Like, what the how shitty was this shuffling of my deck? Like, this is really fucking shitty. Let's summon a Bitterblade Warrior. Let's summon a Feral Prowler. And we'll have to work with this. So he's attacking me with everything he has. Let's block one of his plant elementals with our Bitterblade Warrior, and let's block his other plant elemental with our Feral Prowler. And now, normally these creatures would be weak enough that they wouldn't survive much damage, but I can cast Shed Weakness on my Bitterblade Warrior to give it +2/+2 until the end of turn. And I can do that because Shed Weakness is an instant, so I can even cast it during my opponent's turn. So let's do that. Let's apply Shed Weakness to Bitterblade Warrior. So it grows into +2/+2. So it gets Force/4 in the end. So that's enough to have our Bitterblade Warrior survive Plant Elemental's attack, because it's got 4 weakness now, and Plant Elemental has only 3 power. But our Feral Prowler is weak enough that it won't survive his other Plant Elemental's attack. So he will die, but that's a good thing, because Feral Prowler's effect is that when it dies, it will allow me to draw a card. So let's use that to our advantage. So we will block both of his attacks. And I did draw another card. Come on, just give me something useful. I don't need any more Feral Prowlers or Prowling Cephalopods. Give me a stronger creature. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, this loadout fucking sucks. How unlucky am I with my draws? God damn it. Are all the good creatures at literally the bottom of my fucking deck? Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Let's summon a Prowling Serpopard, which is a Force/3 cat snake creature with the effect of Prowling Serpopard can be countered, and creature spells you control can be countered. And finally, let's summon another Feral Prowler. So he will attack me with both his Plant Elemental and Zodiac Monkey. So let's block his Plant Elemental with our Prowling Serpopard. But does that make sense? In theory, that would mean that my Prowling Serpopard will kill his Plant Elemental. But also his Plant Elemental will kill my Prowling Serpopard. Which kind of sucks. So but since I have Shed Weakness, which costs only 1 mana to cast, and I already have enough mana to cast it, let's do it. Because that will give my Prowling Serpopard an additional +2/+2 and will allow it to survive the battle. As for Feral Prowler, he cannot block his Zodiac Monkey because honestly, Zodiac Monkey has Forestwalk, so that won't help me in the least. But let's just do that. Let's block his Plant Elemental. Let's cast Shed Wingness on our Prowling Serpapar. And that's enough to completely destroy it. God fucking damn it, I hate all of this. I genuinely fucking hate all of this. Like, I have so many forest cards, but not enough creatures to use them on. Like, this is fucking insane. I don't need Summer Bloom. Fuck you. Now he's attacking me with everything he's got. And that's because he knows I cannot block him with anything. I need a strong goddamn creature. Are you fucking kidding me? I have 9 fucking forests and I don't have anything to use with them. 9 goddamn forests. Like, the top of the deck was just forest cards, and literally the bottom of the deck is all the good cards where it's at. Like, this is such a shitty draw. Give me something to work with, god damn it. There's nothing I cannot block his Zodiac Monkey because he's got Forestwalk, so that has to pass through. Also, why does his Zodiac Monkey has 4 fucking power? Ah, he cast Riding the Dealer Horse on his Zodiac Monkey to have it get +2/+2 and also Horsemanship. So now his Zodiac Monkey is doubly unblockable. And everything else is just... Like, I can block his Lone Wolf with my Bitterblade Warrior. I can block his Bear Cub with my Prowling Serpapard. And I can block his Grizzly Bear with my Feral Prowler. But I'll still take immense amounts of damage. Like, that just sucked, man. Fucking Christ. That was pathetic. Like, fuck. Where's that stupid shit? Fuck Summer Bloom. It's a terrible fucking card. If I would have gotten anything that's actually worthwhile, I would have used it. But fuck Summer Bloom. I'm never touching that shit again. It never was useful for me, and it's just goddamn terrible. Give me something that's at least decent. God fucking damn it, man. This is... that was just terrible. Let's add a Groon. Or wait, do we want to add Groon? Let's add a Groon, the Lonely King. That's fine. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room that you can join, details of which you can find in the description of this video. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.